everyone! Today we're going to draw a 3D house, and it's all about perspective. And what you want to do first is to draw in your horizon and the two disappearing points. Here they are disappearing. No, just kidding, that's my camera. Then you decide where the edge of your house will be, like here. Then all you need to do is to connect those points together towards the two disappearing points. Okay, now we want to decide how broad the house will be. So here's the side wall, and all you have to do is decide the distance you want. It went further, and then draw in vertical lines. Okay, I also want a roof on my house. So first I divide this side wall, then I draw a straight line vertical, and then all I have to do is decide how high the highest point of my house will be. This one. Now all I need to do is connect these points with a line, and here I have the tip of my house. That line I move to the disappearing point. Then I simply keep those lines parallel, and I have the outer line of my roof. You can see how easy it is to draw a house that is in good perspective. Now all you need to do is to get rid of your little helper lines. I'm erasing them out because, well, they're kind of disturbing and I want to draw on. I will leave them in a little bit for you. And now, for instance, I want to draw in a door about yay high. I draw a line from the disappearing point again, and then two vertical lines down. Okay, this door has some kind of depth, and I also want to draw that in using the disappearing points again. And now the house gets some kind of a wall, a thickness. Let's draw in a window. I make use of the disappearing point again, then draw in two vertical lines. I draw in the thickness of the wall, and yay, I have a window. I want one over here too. I go to the other disappearing point, draw in my two lines, and then my two vertical lines. I want that wall to be like this thick, and I draw in the thickness of the wall. I guess I want my roof to be a little bit bigger than the house underneath it. So I draw out my line like this. Then draw this one over here. Seek out the disappearing point in the left. And now I have a roof that is a little bit bigger than the house underneath it. I get rid of my helper line, and here I have a tiny house. Let's place a chimney above. I draw in 2 helper lines, 2 vertical lines, 3 vertical lines, and connect them together. And then I have a little chimney, and I also place a little point on it where the smoke comes out. Okay, you can do all kinds of things now, like building out your windows a little bit if you want. You can draw in some pottery with plants if you want, all those kinds of things. But the main thing is that the first lines you are drawing are correct. Let's also make a pavement. Here I draw in the edge of the pavement using those disappearing points again. Now the house is standing alongside the street. Since I'm drawing, I want you to show what we have been drawing now. So I'm taking my black pen, it's a fine liner, and let's have a look at what we've been drawing. We've been drawing this roof, like this. The roof is a little bit bigger than the house. Here is the side wall with its window. Well, here I can draw in a door if I want. Here is my chimney, and here is my pavement. So it's as simple as that. Once you have your drawing the way you want it, you can color this in, of course, and maybe put on some tiles on the roof, and maybe give your walls a little bit of color. And you will notice that once you start coloring in, the house will even get more 3D dimension. This wall I want in the shadow, so I'm coloring this in a little bit darker. And you also get to see the difference between the left wall and the right wall. A bit of color on the door, inside the window, inside the house it's dark. For instance, here the edge of the pavement, a bit grayish, and some shadow underneath the roof. It all contributes to the realism of your drawing. Let's assume that the sun is on the left and we want to draw in a little bit of shadow on the ground. Then the shadow would be like this, but as this shadow is hitting the pavement and then the street, I have to adjust my shadow, as you can see here. So I'm erasing out this line that will not be there, and the actual shadow is here on the pavement, then goes down around the corner and then on to the street. So that's a little tip too, to give your drawing a realistic feel. Let's try the same thing with a tree. I'm drawing in a simple tree with some little branches at the end and about yay big. I will give the tree a little bit of a shadow because our sun is on the left. Here it will go on the pavement, then it will go down, and then the shadow continues going down on the street. Once you have that, of course you can draw in your tree as beautiful as you want. You can hang some apples in them or draw in some birds or things, whatever you want. I'm just keeping it all green. Okay, since the sun was coming from the left, I need a little bit more darkness on this side and a little shadow underneath the roof. Somewhat more shadows on the tiles of the roof, and let's place in a nice white cloud and a nice blue sky. And you can see the more you add and the more you continue coloring in your drawing and putting in shadows and those kinds of things, it will get more and more alive, and the drawing will be more and more realistic. I will keep it up to here, make you do the rest, and I wish you all the luck on your perspective 3D drawings. See you again in one of my other tutorials. Until then, take care. Bye bye.